Hello students, let us start with a fresh topic of range of thallus structure in algae of BSc first year botany. Plant body of algae is thalloid. It means the plant body is not differentiated into true leaves, stem and roots. There are two types of algae regarding their structure, unicellular algae and multicellular algae. Further, unicellular algae and multicellular algae are classified into various types. Let us study their types. Let us study unicellular algae. The unicellular algae are seen in all the groups of algae except class Phaeophyceae. Unicellular algae are of three types: amoeboid motile algae, non-motile algae, and motile algae. In amoeboid motile algae, flagella is absent but movement is present due to cytoplasmic streaming of the cell. Example is Chrysamoeba amoeba, and you can see the amoeboid form here. Next is non-motile. Non-motile unicellular algae have flagella absent. Hence this form is non-motile. Example is Chlorella. You can see Chlorella, which is non-motile due to absence of flagella. Other type is motile due to presence of flagella. Flagella is present, hence movement is seen or present. Example is Euglena and Chlamydomonas. You can see the presence of flagella due to which this type is motile. Now we will see the multicellular algae. There are 8 types of multicellular algae. Let us see one by one. First, non-motile colony. Number of cells in these colonies is indefinite. We cannot count them, and they are non-motile. Why they are non-motile? Because the flagella is absent. Example is Hydrodictyon and Pediastrum. Second is motile colony. In these algae, definite number of cells are present. We can count them, and these are motile. Why these are motile? Because flagella is present in them. Examples are Synedesmus, Gonium, which has a small colony, and Volvox, which has big colony. You can see the diagram of Volvox here, and flagella also can be seen here. Now we move to the third type, the amorphous colony. They are also called as palmelloid forms. This is very important. They are called as palmelloid forms. Algae cells in these are surrounded by a viscous mucilaginous substance. You can see the cells are present, the flagella is present, and the mucilaginous layer around the cells is also present. Examples are Microcystis and Tetraspora. Let us move to our fourth type, the dendroid colony. Cells of these form produce mucilaginous substance just like the amorphous colony and are folded in such a manner that they look like branches of a plant. You can see in the diagram of Dinobryon that cells have flagella also, and they are folded in such a manner that they look like branches of a plant. See, this is the one branch, this is the other branch, this is the third branch. This point is to be noted that amorphous algae are spherical and unbranched, and dendroid algae are not spherical but branched. Amorphous algae are unbranched and dendroid algae are branched. This is the difference, and this point is to be noted. Let us move to the fifth algae, filamentous algae. Simplest filamentous algae consists of a thallus of a single chain of cells due to the division of cell in one plane only. Cell division takes place in one plane only, hence single chain of cells is formed in the simplest filamentous algae. There are 4 types of filamentous algae. First is simple unbranched filament. Example is Ulothrix. Simple branched filaments which have true branches. Example is Cladophora. And third is pseudo branched filaments which have no true branches. False branches are present. Scytonema, example. You can see by the diagram, Ulothrix has single row of cells. It is the simple branched, unbranched filamentous algae, and Cladophora has two branches, so it is simple branched filamentous algae, and Scytonema is the pseudo branched filamentous algae because false branches can be seen. Fourth type of filamentous algae are heterotrichous forms. Heteros meaning different and trichome meaning hair-like appendage. Some cells in filaments divide in different planes resulting in two different parts. Thallus consists of two parts, that is horizontally running main shoot or trichome and a vertical erect trichome or shoot. You can see that horizontally also this plant is growing and the vertical growth is also seen. So they divide in both the planes. Example is Draperlon diopsis and Chara. The sixth type of multicellular algae are Siphnous or Siphonaceous algae. The thallus undergoes repeated nuclear division without the formation of cell wall. Cell wall formation is not seen, only the free nuclear divisions are seen. As a result, tubular structure with the multicellular cytoplasm lining is formed, known as cenocytic. The multicellular cytoplasm is known as cenocytic, as seen in the siphonales. Example of siphonales is Vaucheria and Botredium. You can see in Botredium, the cytoplasm has many nuclei. It has a multinuclear structure. So let us move to the next type of multicellular algae, that is parenchymatous algae. This form is formed due to the cell division in more than one plane. Seaweeds made up of the boxy cells in 3 dimensions like those of higher plants are termed parenchymatous. Seaweeds made up of the boxy cells in 3 dimensions like those of the higher plants. They look like the higher plants and are termed as parenchymatous. Example is Porphyra from Rhodophyta. You can see Porphyra. It looks like the leaf of a plant. So this is the parenchymatous multicellular algae. We move to the last type of the multicellular algae, that is pseudoparenchymatous algae. The forms which appear to be parenchymatous but are in fact really made up of interwoven filaments. They just look like parenchymatous algae. They look like the plants, leaves of the plant, but they are in fact really made up of the interwoven filaments. Example is Sargassum and Monostoma. You can see the monostoma diagram. This consists of interwoven filaments. This can be clearly seen. So these were the range of thallus structure in algae. Thank you students. We will be back with another topic. Thank you.